Hello people, today we are going to teach you a very wonderful lesson which is my own versus on my own. We are going to teach you how to use this word which is my own and on my own. We are going to see the difference between the two words, my own and on my own. Are they the same or they are different? Ese ni bimwe, my own on my own. Mu Cyongereza rero akantu gato gashobora gutuma meaning y'ikintu itandukana n'ikindi. Urumva own yonyine iraza gutuma bitandukana. My own on my own. Your own on your own. His own on his own. Yes, that's what we are going to be seeing now. Let's get started. But before getting started, let me quench the thirst. Before getting started, let me first of all quench the thirst. To quench the thirst means kwichinyota. Let me quench the thirst. Good. I am very thirsty today, but I have quenched the thirst. Nishinyota ubungubu. Yes, let me quench the thirst. Nujya kubwira umuntu uti reka n'ikinyota uzamubwira uti I'm going to quench the thirst or let me quench the thirst. Let me take another sip. Let me take another sip. Reka mfate undi musa cyangwa indi nkama. Oh, that's very fantastic. Good. Thank you very much. Then we are going to get started. We are going to start our lesson of today. We are going to start our lesson of today, which is my own versus on my own. But before teaching you this lesson, I would like to give you the word of today. Ijambo ry'umunsi, which is tender age. Tender age. Tender age means what? Tender age is a very young age. Ni imyaka y'ubuto, imyaka. Mu gihe ukiri muto, icyo gihe uba ufite icyo twita tender age. For example, I can say, Mary got a bachelor's degree when she was at a tender age. Good. Niyo mpamvu Mary yabonye bachelor's degree, yabonye lisanse ku myaka ye mike cyane rwose. For example, I can say, my sister was able to play the piano at a tender age. My sister was able to play the piano at tender age. Nivuga ngo mushiki wanjye yashoboraga kuvuza piano cyangwa gucuranga piano mu byukuri ku myaka mike cyane yarabizi. She was able to play the piano at a tender age. Very fantastic. Another example, you can say, girls are getting early pregnancies at tender age. Bishatse kuvuga ngo abakobwa bari gufata inda zitateganyijwe ku myaka mike cyane, bakiri bato cyane. Tender age ni mu gihe uri kuvuga ko ari ku myaka mike. For example, you can say, Cristiano Ronaldo started to play football at tender age. Cristiano Ronaldo yatangiye gukina umupira w'amaguru ku myaka mike cyane. Tender age. Next, then my own versus on my own. But before, I have the book. I'm not going to talk too much about the book. You know it, and I've been telling you the best of this book. Murakizi kandi maze igihe nkibabwiraho igitabo sinkivugaho byinshi. Ibyacyo birisobanura ku bantu bamaze kukigura, niba bababwira ibyacyo. 15,000 gusa ukibikaho igitabo nk'iki ngiki. Nice. Page 181. It is a very big book, my dear friend. Good. Then my own. Here you can say my own, your own, his own, her own, its own, our own, your own, their own. My own, your own, his own, her own, its own, our own, your own, their own. Fantastic. But here you can say on my own, on your own, on his own, on her own, on its own, on our own, on their own. Good. Let me repeat. On my own, on your own, on his own, on her own, on its own, on our own, on their own. Fantastic. We are going to see the difference between the two words. Fantastic. Then here, we are going to see different examples. When I say my own, your own, his own, her own, our own, their own, we are referring to something that is possessed by someone, not shared with other people. Ikintu kitari shared, ikintu cyanjye ku giti cyanjye nzavuga ko ari my own. This is my own English book. Iki ni igitabo cyanjye nihariyeho. That is his own house. Iriya ni inzu ye bwite. Bwite means own in English. Those are their own children. Bariya ni abana babo bwite. These are its own bones. Aya magufwa ni ay'iyi mbwa ubwayo. Izindi mbwa twazigeneye amagufwa yazo. But these are its own bones. Very fantastic. Then here, when I say my own, no one I share something with. Nta muntu mu by'ukuri nsharinze icyo kintu. This is my own watch. It's my own watch. Example. Here you can say, I don't want to share a room with anybody in this hotel. Muri hotel nta muntu ushaka ko dusangira icyumba. I don't want to share a room with anybody. Give me my own room. Mpa icyumba cyanjye bwite. Give me my own room. Fantastic. My own. She wants to buy her own car. She wants to buy her own car. She is tired of lending. Arashaka kugura imodoka ye bwite, arambiwe no gutira. She is tired of lending other people's cars. Arambiwe no gutira izindi modoka z'abandi, imodoka z'abandi. Nice. We live in our own house. Dutuye mu nzu yacu bwite. We don't rent. Ntabwo mu by'ukuri we live in our own house. Dutuye mu nzu yacu bwite. We don't have landlords. Ntabwo dufite bariya babita ngo iki ba nyirinzu, ntabwo baza kutwishyuza amafaranga. We live in our own house. Ushobora kubivuga gutyo. We live, dutuye mu nzu yacu bwite. Our own. Hari slogan nkunda cyane ivuga ngo take every child as your own. Take every child as your own. Ita cyangwa treat every child as your own. Ita ku mwana wese nk'uwawe bwite. Treat every child as your own. Ita ku mwana wese nk'uwawe bwite. Then here, when I say on my own, no, by myself or alone. No, buri kuvuga ngo ndashaka ibyanjye ubwanjye birahangaha. Bitandukanye na cya kintu cyo kuvuga ngo iki ni ikintu cyanjye nta muntu ngisangiye. Ariko bivuze on my own, ubushatse kuvuga ko alone, wowe wenyine. For example, here I can say, I like living on my own. Nkunda kubaho ubwanjye ngenyine without having other people aside, by myself. I like living by myself, or I like living alone, or I like living on my own. Do you get it? Bitandukanye. This is my own chair. I like living on my own. Nkunda kubaho nje ubwanje. By myself. Do you go to the pub on your own? Ni huko nakubaza ngo, do you go to the pub alone? Ujya ugenda wenyine? My own yiyongeraho icyo kintu. This is my own child. This is my own book. That is my own chair. Iriya ntebe ni yanjye bwite. No one is allowed to sit there except me. Nta muntu wundi wemerewe kwicara hariya atari njye. That is my own chair. Very fantastic. Do you get it, my dear? Don't sit there, please. That is my own chair. My own chair. Nice. Then, here you can say, they need a room on their own. Bashaka icyumba cyabo nk'abandi bivanzemo. They need a room on their own. Which means that bakeneye icyumba by themselves, not for others. The room which is not for others. They don't want to share with others. Now bashaka gusangira n'abandi. They need a room on their own. Very fantastic. Muri make ntimubavange n'abandi. They need a room on their own. Very fantastic. Good. Then you should know the difference between my own and on my own. Good. Ushobora kubyitiranya ariko nukora imyitozo biraza cyane. Try your best to write different sentences there in the comment section. Write different sentences in the comment section to better understand the difference between my own, your own, his own, her own, its own, our own, your own, their own. And on my own, on your own, on his own, on her own, on its own, on our own, on your own, on their own. Very fantastic. Good. Then now we are going to give you the cut. But if you have not understood the lesson, go back. Niba utumvise isomo, subira inyuma wongere uryumve neza. Niyo nama nakugira. That is a piece of advice. Good. Then we are going to give you the saying of today. In English we say, if you fell down yesterday, stand up now and keep moving forward. If you fell down yesterday, stand up now and keep moving forward. Niba ejo waraguye, aka kanya haguruka kandi ukomeze urugendo rujya imbere. I am Teacher Jasper. We are together for the next lessons. Bye bye.